The office parking lot was always a battleground, and there was one particular spot that everyone coveted. It was like the holy grail of parking spaces, right by the entrance, shaded by a tree, and conveniently close to the building's entrance. Whoever managed to snag it was the envy of the entire office. I'd had my eye on that spot for months, but it always seemed to slip through my fingers. However, one fateful Monday morning, as I rounded the corner of the lot, I couldn't believe my luck. The spot was empty. It was as if the parking gods had finally smiled upon me. With a surge of excitement, I maneuvered my car into the coveted space, relishing the smug satisfaction that came with claiming it. Little did I know that my triumph was about to set off a chain of events I never could have predicted. As I stepped out of my car, basking in my victory, I noticed a familiar face. Tim, my colleague from the sales department, eyeing the spot with a mixture of disbelief and disappointment. He must have had his sights set on it too. Our rivalry over the parking spot escalated quickly. Each morning turned into a race to get to the office early, both of us vying for that precious piece of asphalt. It became a game of one-upmanship with strategies evolving by the day. I tried everything, setting multiple alarms, leaving the house at ungodly hours, even attempting to subtly sabotage Tim's morning routine, though I'd never admit that aloud. But Tim was equally relentless. He seemed to have an endless reservoir of determination, matching my every move with his own tactics. Our competition reached absurd levels. We'd sit in our cars, engines running, pretending to be engrossed in important phone calls, waiting for the other to make the first move. Once, I even brought breakfast and a newspaper, determined to outlast Tim in this absurd standoff. The situation became the talk of the office. Colleagues placed bets on who would emerge victorious, while some just shook their heads at our antics. But amidst the rivalry, something unexpected happened. Tim and I, who were mere acquaintances before, started exchanging banter and laughs during our morning standoffs. What began as a fierce competition slowly transformed into a bizarre friendship. One day, after a particularly close call where Tim almost beat me to the spot, we both burst into laughter, realizing the ridiculousness of our feud. In that moment, we called a truce. From then on, we took turns parking in the coveted spot, alternating days and sharing playful jabs about our parking prowess. Our colleagues were astounded by the sudden camaraderie between two former adversaries. As I look back now, I realize that the parking spot wasn't just asphalt and convenience. It was the catalyst for an unexpected friendship, one built on laughter, rivalry, and the shared absurdity of it all. And that, in a way, made the daily grind at the office a little more bearable.